In today's video, I want to talk about how your self-image and your self-value affects the way you treat yourself as a woman. So I have a question for you today. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? I'm not talking about the physical image that you see in the mirror. I am talking more about the mental image that you have of yourself. That mental image is what we call your self-image. The image that you have of yourself, whether it's positive or negative, goes a long way to affect how you value yourself, how you esteem yourself, how you treat yourself, and how you allow other people to treat you. Let me give you a few examples. Look at your car. Why is it so easy for you to make sure that you're maintaining your car? You take it in for the routine maintenance checks. You clean your car, you wash your car, you vacuum your car. It's because you've invested money into it and it's expensive, so you don't want your car to lose value. Let's talk about your house. You wake up in the morning and you vacuum your house and you're cleaning all over the place and you're decorating and you're, making sure that everything looks good in your house. Why is that so? It's because you've invested money into your house. And first of all, you don't want the house to lose its value. You don't want it to depreciate. And then also you don't want your house to not look good. You want to make sure that, the house looks great because you're one of the most important investments in your life. Let's also talk about your most expensive jewelry. It could be a watch, or it could be a necklace, an earring, a diamond earring, your wedding ring, whatever it is. Do you realize that when you wear your most expensive jewelry and you're done, you go home and you clean it up and you have a box or you have something that you put it in just to make sure that you're maintaining it well because it is expensive to you and you don't want it to lose value. Why is it so easy for us as women to maintain all these inanimate things, but then it's so hard for us to take care of ourselves or to even invest in ourselves? It's just because of our self-value. If you keep placing value on all these things and you get all these things and they're intact, everything is perfect, you have the perfect house, your car looks great, you have jewelry, possessions, material clothing, shoes, bags, and you know well, how are you going to enjoy all these things? This is why you need to place value on yourself first. Woman, you need to value yourself. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you're made in the image of God. You are worth more than all these things. You're even worth more than the most expensive house in the world, or the most expensive bag, or the most expensive anything. Nothing can buy you. Nothing. Nothing. You are very valuable. So take care of yourself first because you only have one body. You can always buy another car. You can always buy another house. You can always have a second bag. You have so many bags, so many jewelry, expensive jewelry, but there's only one you. So that's why you need to take care of yourself. So you need to start working on your self-value. Start valuing yourself. Place value on yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody has said about you. It doesn't matter what anybody has told you. It doesn't matter what people have told you you're worth. You are worth who you are, no matter what you have been through, no matter what you've done wrong in this world, or no matter what your situation is. You're still worth who you are. All right? So please place value on yourself, because when you start valuing yourself and when you start seeing yourself as worth it and as a valuable person, you will put in the effort and you will see yourself as worth it. The same way you value your car and you make sure your car is being maintained, and the same way you value your house and you make sure your house is being maintained, that's the same amount of value that you're going to place on yourself, and eventually you will be able to take good care of yourself. Again, this is Amabru, your life balance strategist and empowerment coach. So before I go, I just want to say that if you find that you're having a hard time with self-care just because you're not placing enough value on yourself, I am more than happy to work with you. Send me a DM at Empowered for Balance on Facebook and Instagram, or go to empoweredforbalance.com and send me a message over there, and I'll be more than happy to have a chat with you. We can talk about what's going on with you, where you're at in terms of your self-care journey, and what you need so that you can get to the place where you can have that mental, emotional, and psychological well-being.